in to see that this summer camp is a success. Thank you so much for sponsoring the event. Before going in, we would like us to take prayers. We have individual prayers to start the program proper. So we will take 1 minute silence or 1 minute prayer to open the ceremony. Thank you so much. I pray we have a success to this event. We'd like to recognize the presence of Congo TV. They are taking the event live. The event will be live coverage from Congo TV. Thank you so much for being with us. Thank you so much for being with us. Yes, so going back, taking you to a little bit of history, Smart Tech Summer Camp is an idea that is brought forward to see that we introduce the young generation into digital literacy, to see that they thrive in the digital world, because the world is evolving in the digital era. So we came up with the idea to introduce the young generation to the digital literacy. So we believe to ensure that the Gambia is in a digital state, or we are moving towards the digital direction, we have to start from the young generation. We have 3 educators from the Ministry of Basic and Secondary Education, the research of the Ministry of Basic and Secondary Education, MOPSI. And then we have the Gambia Teachers Union also. We made almost 20 teachers on digital literacy. We also train other different institutions in the Gambia, from MOPS, from government to prestataries and also private institutions on digital literacy. We also have a training with Sonni Transfer. You can see Sonni Transfer and Smart Technologies have a long-standing relations. We have training with them. We train staff of Sonni Transfer on digital literacy also. Digital literacy is very, very much important as far as the world is concerned right now. Digital literacy is something that you all have to take very seriously. We have sessions here that talks about, of course, the career course counseling that take you through some of the careers that you can have, in the world. But what stands out is that digital literacy is something that you need in all the young or all the areas that you will be working on as far as your careers are concerned. So I want to urge you all to take this very serious. These 10 days might not be enough, but what is important is it has introduced you to some of the digital tools that you need as an academia, someone that want to thrive in the academic world. So what is important right now is for you to make sure that you take very, very good use of the tools that you've learned here. So without taking more time, I would like to welcome, of course, the program manager for Smart Technologies, Mr. Tito Sow, to give a welcome remark, and also to thank Sonni Transfer for the wonderful job that they have done. Just to remind you, Sonni Transfer, they are into money transfer. They are dealing with the monetary aspect. They do cash pickup, bank deposit, mobile credit, and also cash powers. So you can you can invite your parents, your friends to have an account with Sonni Transfer, so that they can use the products that they have, the wonderful products that they have. Mr. Ibu, you are welcome.
Let me start by recognizing the high table here. On my right-hand side, we have the head of human resources from Sonni Transfer. And then we also have the general accountant from Sonni Transfer on my right-hand side here as well. And then on the left-hand side, I have Mr. Basonka from National Youth Council. He's the migration officer National Youth Council. And I have Mr. Sambo, who is also part of smart technologies. And design is one of the senior management team members in smart technologies here. So on that note, I would say good morning, everyone, to our able participants, and then all of the parents as well who are here to witness this closing ceremony. It is with great pride and gratitude that I welcome you all to this closing ceremony of our very first edition of Smart Technologies Summer Camp. What the journey has been, over the past 10 days now, we've seen creativity comes alive, curiosity spark new ideas, and teamwork save exciting innovation. This camp has not only introduced young minds to the power of smart technologies, but it has also built a community of learners, thinkers and future leaders as well. This incredible experience would not have been possible without the kind support of Sonni Transfer, our sponsor. Your belief in potential of youth and your commitment to empowering the next generation through technology and education has truly made an impact. On behalf of the entire camp team, we are saying thank you, Sonni Transfer. To our campus, you have been the heartbeat of this program. Your energy, passion, and eagerness to learn have inspired us all. We hope you leave here not just with new knowledge and skill, but with confidence and excitement for what is possible when technology meets imagination. To our trainers, mentors, and organizers, thank you for your dedication and guidance as well. Your hard work behind the scenes and in the classroom made this camp a success. As we close this first chapter, we look forward to seeing how each of you will continue to grow and innovate. This may be the end of the camp, but it is only the beginning of what you can achieve. Once again, we are saying thank you all for being part of this journey. And I guess this will be the first and the last for this camp. And with things Sonni Transfer will continue to sponsor special events wherein our youths are always being helped to achieve certain things when it comes to digital literacy. We've seen the world is moving in a digital transformation. Young kids at the age of 10 years, 11 years, they can do things on their own. And in fact, we've seen that with the past generation, most of them they couldn't get the opportunities of seeing themselves when it comes to digital literacy. In fact, it has raised up our efficiencies at work. Smart technologies, we are not impacting only on young people when it comes to digital literacy, but in fact, we are doing well when it comes to corporate trainings with good other government institutions. We've trained a lot of government institutions here on digital literacy and even what we call generative AI. Generative AI, we've seen that it is something that really helps professionals when it comes to their daily works at home. At workplaces, even the students, they normally use generative AI to do some of their assignments. In fact, the artificial intelligence, though it has some limitations or guidelines whereby students need to follow. And especially when the higher education in the universities, on the research stuff, you can use this area to help yourself, in making sure that you can do better on your results as well. So for that being the case, we will continue to say thank you to Sonni Transfer, and then we would love to see this thing happen in the future. Maybe our next camps as well, they will be ready to sponsor this event as well, because based on what they have seen here, The young minds here can able to do certain graphic designs by themselves. Some can even able to do some coding by themselves. And when it comes to Microsoft Word, Excel, most of them are so much impactful when it comes to those areas. So for that being the case, I will say thank you so much once again, and then I will hand over the mic to the MC for other protocols.
Yes, thank you so much, Ibu, for those remarks. Just to, okay, thank you so much, Ibu, for those remarks. Just to add on to that, we are extremely grateful to Sonni Transfer. Thank you so much, Sonni Transfer, for for sponsoring this event. Just to add on to what people just say, it's important that we take the shoes of people that are ready to give back to us. It's in business. We have to give back to the people that you are trying to start. So just urge you all once again to subscribe to the business of Sonni Transfer. To invite people that that can deal with the products of Sonni Transfer. It's very important because they are always ready to give back to people that they are trying to have. So it's important that we also honor and also honor and prioritize their business. So moving ahead, I will want to invite the representatives from the National Youth Council. This is a program that was designed basically for the young minds of the Gambia. So I will want to invite the representative from National Youth Council, Musaba, to give us some inspirational message as far as digital literacy is concerned. So before doing that, I want to recognize because the president of the vice principal of Don Magma, so you are welcome to Asuma Technologies.
Thank you so much, Mr. Sediba. Observing all the protocols, I just want to say congratulations to all the participants. It has not been an easy ride. I think you people deserve a round of applause. Can you give yourself a round of applause? Allow me to express gratitude to the management of Sonni Transfer for sponsoring this great initiative, because whatever investment you do to the younger generation is an investment that is going to multiply. The children and the youth here are the leaders of this country, and it is very important that we invest in them. I understand this is your corporate social responsibility, and then you have not wasted the resources that you have spent on these young people. These kids could have been in the streets during the summer, but you have tried to make sure that you brought these kids to smart technology for them to learn. Not only will they learn, but for them to understand the ways of the 21st century. The ways of the 21st century cannot be completed without technology. We live in an era of technology. Whatever we do is actually influenced by technology, be it on social media, be it on issues of technology itself, the use of computer, software, coding. So I think this is a right step towards the right direction in making sure that the young people are not in the streets, in making sure that the young people are able to use technology wisely, effectively to solve the societal problems. A society that has a lot of educated people is a society that is advanced. And when a society is advanced, everybody in that society becomes very happy. So once again, I thank Sonni Transfer for investing in the affairs of the young people, and smart technology for also taking the responsibility of guiding these young people. And then I want to thank all of you, the participants, for making this endeavor a success. Tomorrow, what you do tomorrow will actually influence the other parts that are going to come. On that note, I thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Mustafa, for those inspirational words. And just to add on to that, Mustafa was here with us last week. He was the one taking us on the career counseling. We know him. He has been very much instrumental as far as the youths are concerned in this country. Mustafa is a migration officer at the National Youth Council, and then he has been doing great for the youths. To stop illegal migration. And of course to encourage people, to encourage youth, to be involved in important skill sets such as what you guys have gone to here. Just to remind you, last week when he was here, he made mention of the importance of TVET and also digital literacy. TVET education, as we all know, is something that we have to be very much focused on. It's something that can lead to development of this country. Most of the countries that have developed through the TVET areas. Those are the technical and educational training areas. They are very important for our economic development. We need both areas like accountants and also economists and all other areas. They are as well very much important. We need to also consider going into the TVET areas also. Yes. So. Yes, so yes, so moving ahead, we just want to have few questions or few interactions from the participants. That is, we want to know some of the things that you've learned. You have to show the sponsors that they have not wasted the money that they've spent on you guys. So we want you guys to tell us some of the things that you've learned, from this training. So maybe you can raise your hand to say some of the things that you've learned as far as this training is concerned. Yes, so what are some of the things that you've learned? We will start from the. Can anyone say? I will take you through some of the courses that you've done here. So if you want to say anything that you've learned, you raise your hand and I will give you a mark that you can tell us, the things that you've learned. We'll take a few people, then we move ahead. Now, the first thing that we've done since we started this training was the IC3 digital literacy. What are some of the things that you've learned, from the IC3 digital literacy? Tell us your name.
My name is Ume Bangura. I am 9 years old from Greenland School. We learned the meaning of IC3, which I stands for Internet Co-Computing Certification. That's the meaning of IC3. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Any other?
My name is Aisha Jallo.
How old are you?
Yeah, my name is Aisha Jallo. I'm 18 years old. Yeah, for me, the things I have learned is this one, the group activities where we all listen, work together and have fun.
Yes, that's the entrepreneurship as well. Thank you so much. What else from the ICT digital literacy?
Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. morning, everyone. My name is Ajibeti Drame, and I have learned many things in IC3. And I have learned that IC3 is a global working, and it's very important for young people like us having the knowledge of IC3. IC3 stands for Internet and Computing Course Certificate, and it's a global training which is done by everyone. Thank you for your word.
Yes, so we'll take that last one. But then the male aren't saying anything. Can we have two people from the boys?
Good morning, everyone. My name is Fatma Jane, and I am 13 years old, and I am a student from Donman Foundation School. I also learned about the importance of IC3. It builds students into strong foundation, achieving success in their life, and also prepare them for university, employment, and extra. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Why is the national
Children national. Okay, you are the one. Okay. Now, can we have two boys or at least one?
Do we have one? She's
you guys are not telling me some of the things that you are using Word, PowerPoint, Excel, tell us some formulas, from memories. Tell us some formulas,
Good morning, everyone. My name is Malik Jallo. Looking into the Microsoft Office applications, which has to do with Word, Excel, and then presentation, that is PowerPoint. I've learned a lot in that of Excel. If you use the formula in one, no need to insert the formula for the second option. If you done it for one, there is a portion called replication, meaning to replicate the formula, and everything will be done. Not just that, also the entrepreneurship as well. We will be encouraged on how to select our career and how to actually promote our business and make it visible for people to know what we are into and how we are going to get more profit into it, to attract more customers and to be well profitable as well. So it was actually great being part of this summer camp, sponsored by Sonni Transfer.
Yes, thank you very much.
Okay. I am Suleiman Sisi. I'm 18 years old. Yeah, I've learned something about IC3 that is very crucial when it comes to my education. Like this PowerPoint, sometimes we have presentations. We just write it, copy it like PDF, we send it or we print it out. But when I learned this PowerPoint, now it's much more easier. Like I'll just go to PowerPoint, design it after I print it out so that I will have more marks, because it's happened to us last time. We were given a presentation, and our colleagues, they just went to PowerPoint, they designed their presentation, they print it out. So they have more marks than us because they have design on it. So I would like to thank you guys for the wonderful support. Thank you, Sonni, and thank you, Smart Tech also.
Thank you so much. Yes. Now, moving ahead, we also after the ICT, you learn, entrepreneurship. After the ICT, the next session was entrepreneurship. I was here when you guys were preparing business plan, so I think you will be able to. And Mr. Sambo is here, so I really you will not disappointed. Yes. So yes.
I did not hear them talk about graphic design.
Yes, we reach there, we not yet at that place. From what you've done at the entrepreneurship session, you had an outdoor session for the entrepreneurship. So tell us what you plan.
Okay. Good morning, everyone. I am Kurakoka. We have learned in entrepreneurship that it is the process of managing or growing a business to make profit. And then also, we have learned a lot because it has encouraged us that we should not only stop in learning, but then also to venture in businesses, which will also help us. And also, we also learn in entrepreneurship that how we can call our customers by attracting them. And also, we have learned in entrepreneurship that how you manage your business so that you can be able to gain profit from there. So I will say thank you to all the mentors of smart technology and also Sonni Transfer for this sponsor, because I have gained an impact there in my life that I should not only stop in education now, but also to venture in businesses. And also I have learned from the entrepreneurship side how I will be able to choose the business that I want to venture in and how to grow my business and also how to attract my customers. So thank you.
Thank you so much. Just add on to how important Sonni sponsor, is for this training. This training was supposed to be a paid for training. Each participant was supposed to pay $2,000 to be able to attend this. But with the intervention of Sonni Transfer, that was totally waived out. It was totally free. Everything that you need for this training, from Sonni Transfer, everything was paid full package for all of you by Sonni Transfer. So, give a round of applause to Sonni Transfer for taking out this beautiful saving for you guys. Now, you guys from the entrepreneurship. Now, I agree with that. I will move ahead to another thing. Yes.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Mariam Asilan. I'm 18 years old. Actually, I've learned a lot in this summer camp, which is under entrepreneurship. It is the management of your business to gain more profit and attract buyers, which is by communication, good habit, and the way you talk to your customers in a good manner to attract more customers. And to manage your profit, you have to know the amount you are spending, your deposit, and the profit you are gaining from it. So by knowing that, and entrepreneurship has taught me a lot, and we did a lot on the business planning, and it has helped me a lot, and I know in the future I'll be able to make a good business from what I've learned. Thank you.
Thank you so much. As far as your careers are concerned. Now, looking at the fact that you was on graphic designs, graphic designs, now I will ask the question, what are the tools that you use, during the graphic design, because in graphic design you need tools, to be able to design your flyers, your logos, and everything that you design. So, tell us what are the tools that you need, for the graphic design. Yes. My next question is for you. When you think about that, the tool that you use, you yourself, the tool that you use.
My name is Aisha Traore. I am 15 years old. I learned many things about graphic designs, such as tools, typography, shapes, colors, space.
Yes, icons are the
elements.
Yes, those are the things you use when you are designing.
Yes.
Now, now the software. The software that you use for design. You use Customize Wall, or you use Canvas, or you use
Customize Wall.
Yes, Customize Wall. That's what you use. Actually, there are a lot of tools that you use here. There is Customize Wall, there is Photoshop, and also Canvas. So you should not forget the name of the software that you use. If not, you will not be able to design, because those are the tools that you use to design. And they are very important. You have to start them to design. So you should not forget those names here. Now, moving ahead, after that, you will actually the career project, the career counseling, Mustafa myself. Thank you so much, Mustafa, once again for being part of this journey. Now, the career project, I won't take more questions from there, but it is important that we take you of what we plan here and do the career project. You don't need a mentor like it was said here. You need a mentor to be able to guide you on some of the things that you need. My person that he has a mentor, and I don't ever say that. So it's very important for you guys to have a mentor, so that they will be able to guide you through key decisions that you are making in your career. Now we will move ahead. We will not take much time here. Now, Sonni Transfer, you impacted lives, and then it's important that we always recognize, because this would not have been possible without your intervention. Because we understand that some of the students here might not be able to pay, will not, of course, be able to pay of the $2,000 to attend this important thing. But with your intervention, we gather all these young minds and train them on the important areas that they plan here today, such as graphic designing, coding, and also, very important area of generative AI. This is an area that is very much important right now. It's affecting our education. It is impacting lives, and it's also affecting our education. So we will feed them the optimal use of it, how they will be able to use it, in the right manner, in the right way, so that it will not be a burden for us and also the teachers. This is something that is very important, because the world is moving, and generative AI is taking its steps in our educational system. So thank you so much once again. We are really, really grateful, and I believe the students themselves will have, you will have what they will say to you about the training that you provided for them. Now, I would like to call on you, the representative from Sonni Transfer, to give a remark, to the closing of this ceremony. Thank you so much, and then yes.
Good morning, everyone. It is indeed a pleasure for us to be in this gathering to represent Sonni, and equally, it was a pleasure for us sponsoring such an occasion. Basically, these are some of our social corporate responsibilities as a business. In doing our business with society, we also believe making profits is not only about using the money in your business, but also to give back to society. So basically, these are some of the reasons why when this sponsorship came, we did not think twice, but we let it given an opportunity to also make an impact in other people's life. So we really thank the participants and also the management of Smart Tech for such an initiative. And our doors are open for such in the future. We would also like to collaborate with Smart Tech in areas of literacy, digital literacy improvement for young people, because we believe young people are the future leaders of this country. So anything that will have a positive impact in their career and in their life, we are also open to make our own quota in that regard. So basically, in the future, we would like to do more partnerships with initiatives like this. And equally, we also thank the participants for taking your time, and also want to employ you the gains that are registered, the knowledge that you gather during this training, you also filter down to the other people and also implement it in your daily lives. Because education is a continuous process. We all keep learning every day, and it's a continuous improvement. So on that regard, I also want to make some few marketing gimmicks on Sonni. Sonni Transfer is an international remittance company based in the UK that was established 5 years ago. The aim is also to ensure people who live in the diaspora can send money to their people, their relatives, families in the Gambia. Also, we also working on a wallet, and in a few months' time, we will also launch a Sonni wallet. We also want you to be partakers of that, because basically supporting us means we will also give you back more of these initiatives. So basically, on that regards, I would like to thank everyone who is here, and also the management and the staff of Sonni and also Smart Tech. Thank you.
Thank you very much I don't know where the HR, you have something to say. Okay. We now hand over the mic to Mr. Sambo.
Good morning, everyone. I would first like to recognize the presence of the high table, our honorable funding partners from the Sonni Transfer. You started a really wonderful and laudable journey that is impacting the lives of the next generation of this country. The future that we are referring to, it starts now, because you've already started acting upon it to make sure that that future looks impactful in terms of not only within our communities, not only within the Gambia, but we are seeing maybe our next future representatives of ambassadors, diplomatic partners, to be reflecting the impact that have started from smart technologies to the wider world. Looking at the Gambia, we have a very relative small population, but what counts is how much our name is reflecting in the international arena. I know the bright minds that we've met, interacted with, have a lot to present in the near future. I would also like to recognize the presence of the Migration Coordinator, Mr. Sonko from the National Youth Council. The media houses here present, both the private TV and that of the Sonni Transfer. The Honorable Vice Principal sitting at the back, your presence is also recognized. How I wish to be calling each and every one of you by your names, because you matter. Your presence counts. You are the most important and most valuable people here seated. Everyone seated is a VIP. See yourself as a VIP seated or a VVIP seated. Because the future that we are referring to is you people. When we were also young, they were pointing at the same future to us. And this is the future that we have. We educate ourselves. That is the key thing. When you step your foot here, I told you the key thing is education. If you have that, you have everything. I would also like to acknowledge the presence of Mr. Jete holding the camera, making sure that everything is being shown. Your presence is also valuable. What counts is to value the presence of people. Malik, representing Smart Professional College upstairs, you also around, making sure that whatever is spoken is being heard. You are the one technically taking care of the mic so that everybody will be heard properly. Whosoever is here, whether you hear your name or not, your presence is really important. Like I said, how I wish I knew each and every one of you by your names. But this is the kind of gatherings that we normally interact with. At some point, you will meet me on the way, call me by my full name, and I will not respond to you back. Do not look at it as if I'm looking low on you or I don't value you. We meet thousands of people along the way. I guess you understand. So whenever we meet next time, you call me and I refer to you as the other name or young lady, how are you doing? Don't feel offended. There are too many things in our heads that we cannot cram everybody's name. But what I want you to understand from the word go that we are parting here, you are all valuable and you are all unique in your own ways. Moving on to a very short speech. What counts in every society is to give back, is what Sonni Transfer have done. They created a gathering. What Smart Professional College did is to impact that gathering. So that's what brings about the partnership, alongside everyone who is present. But like I told you the first day that we met, what counts in everybody's life is to be better than who you are yesterday. And I guess the last 10 days that we had, we've impacted, we've interacted, we've networked. You were for sure better than who you were 10 days before you get here. That is what is important. Now, what makes you successful in life is consistency. You took up something here, various subjects, and I know there is one that you value most. Keep following it for the rest of your life. Consistency. I studied construction at GTI up to the last level, graduated. But you know what changed the scope? I went to a youth camp like this, and I had the word entrepreneurship. I get to the class, because it was a new word that I found in Bansang Peace Ambassadors. You know, elders like Fabakar Kale, they were the ones there. So I met them in Bansang. This was, 2004, 2005, something like that.
So I followed up with people like Sonni Transfer at PIA, he was working there, but when I interacted with them on this subject of entrepreneurship, when I went home, the first thing I did was to start my own poultry farm with at least 100 birds. I grew up to become an entrepreneur on my own. Went to my farm, that is a farm behind Nemosu. I learned a week with activists, and then I was an activist and member, how to produce soup out of attire, lip balm, both strawberry. So I decided to enter the market. Every neck off when I go there, everybody who buys soaps buys from me. Maybe you might see me as a soap seller at the neck off, but I don't believe when you come back to normal curriculum, you know that I am more than the soap seller that you met. Traffic light that you see there, the traffic light at Bakau. The chickens that they sell there, I was the one who supplied them. Even today when you go there, you ask them, I started with 100, 200, 300, up to 500, going up to 1,000 bahts. But the constraint of poultry farming is the feed. When Senegal started to get the price of the feed higher, we were not making enough profit, so I decided to quit. So, but all of you know entrepreneurship. The exceptional part of entrepreneurship is you are all unique in your own ways. So the only thing that you do, that uniqueness is what you harness and make it profitable. If you are good in talking, start your curriculum or your course as a journalist, presenting and talking to people. If you are good in your food, Yankuba Minde is making it as a footballer. If you are good in your brains, they taught you how to do coding. If you are good in money making and counting money, we taught you how to do entrepreneurship. But what counts in life is how you make it. Life is what you make it. From now on, we would like to advise, please do not count on people. I normally hear this saying, most of the time when we are in our communities, Suma uncle Mama Dimbale would mota Mandema Europe. So uncle don't take it, Sorali would la won. Mom Kena la won. That's what you should factor. Live your life to be the best version to present in every community that you go in. I guess what you need to understand is life is what you make it. For those of us who want to make it, we would strive hard and make sure that we excel from state to state. By then, they were saying that to whom much is given, much is expected. We cannot give you dalasi and you give us back dalasi. Did that saying have to change? To whom much is given, much more is expected. If I give you $5 in return, you should give me $20 or $30 in return. That is much more. Now the interaction is profitable, isn't it? So this is what we should look at ourselves in life. Most of us here, I was very much surprised when I started interacting with you closely to at least give you a business plan, see how you would roll. The next day I found out that most of you have already completed. We only have 10 people who did not complete it, kids like you. The person that you see growing is the kid, but the brain inside your heads are not kids. You are much more than kids. So let's harness these potentials and make sure in the future we will meet as ambassadors, as ministers, as maybe the future president is here seated, who knows? Because we never expected Barrow to be the president, isn't it? So this is it. You never look low upon yourself. Be the best version of yourself wherever you are. Thank you very much for your kind attention.
Thank you so much, Mr. Sambu, for those inspirational words. You know, one takeaway from there is consistency. You know, that's something that I like about this statement. You know, it's important that we are consistent in whatever we are doing. You know, whatever you feel that's what you want to do, you know, make sure you are consistent about it. So consistency is that important. Thank you so much, Mr. Sambu. Now I will call on, you know, Mr. Malik Nyang, you know, from Smart Professional College. You know, I had mentioned here that the 10 days might not be enough. You know, you guys might want to further what you plan here. 10 days, you know, you are introduced to a lot of areas, you know, but we have a college upstairs. So Malik is from the college. Malik, you are welcome, you know, to give us some statements, you know, that can inspire you to further the, you know, the digital literacy that you've learned from here. Mr. Malik.
Thank you so much. Good morning. Good morning. Are you hungry? Morning. Right, I want to first of all recognize the high table members from Sonni Transfer, Smart Technologies, and my boss, Mr. Mustafa, and as well as Mr. Sambu. And to the graduates as well, I want to recognize your efforts from day one, more specifically for choosing to be part of the Smart Technologies Tech Training Camp. I would like to start by saying this has already introduced you to the importance of digital literacy, because by now even I am seeing very, very young children. You've already tested the beauty of doing and being in the art of digital literacy, because we are living in a world that requires digital knowledge. There's no way you can tell me a particular job or area or any field that does not require digital literacy if you want to be the best at that particular field. That is the kind of world we are living in. So I'm happy that you understand that very well, and then you've made it to this training. So congratulations to all of you, and I hope this will not be the end of your career in terms of digital literacy. I also want to commend Smart Technologies for organizing this training, and I believe this is the first edition, and this will certainly not be the last. So organizing this training, ensuring that kids are exposed to digital learning is very, very important. If we want to progress as a nation, we need to start building at the grassroots level. And you can never think of any category rather than those below the age of 20. So this is a very good move to the management of Smart Technologies. And we at Smart Professional College are also very, very happy to partner in terms of the delivery aspect when it comes to the training. And I must also give a special recognition to Sonni Transfer for being the sole sponsor of this event. I believe they also understand the value of digital literacy to young people. That is why they are also doing this. And I am of the belief that this decision will never be regretted. And hopefully they will continue to see in this perspective in ensuring that children learn digital literacy at the very grassroots level. That is when they are very young towards their adolescent stage. So Smart Professional College, as he rightly said, is an IT and technical school that offers various programs when it comes to digital literacy. But we don't just teach IT to anyone. We also coach. We give mentorship programs that guide students when it comes to their career path. Because at times you see a particular colleague, a friend who wants to study a particular field, and they don't just understand why they are doing that. So this is something that we've found out in our many career programs that we've conducted, and in our numerous school visits that we've conducted in the past 3 years. To develop that, Gambians, especially children, do not just need to learn digital literacy. They also need to be guided in terms of their career. This is something that I did not benefit from, and most of my colleagues did not benefit from. But now we know we don't want our younger ones to pass the same stage. So Smart Professional College is not just a college that teaches IT, but also mold people in terms of what they want to do in their future. Because let's say if I should point at one and ask, what do you want to study? Some would even struggle to tell me, oh, I want to be this. So knowing your career is very important. Having a dream, let's say aspiring to become someone or something, is very important. But that is not just the end of the story. Even if you say you want to be a journalist, you want to be a lawyer, you want to be an IT specialist, you want to be a particular portfolio, that is not just the end. There are steps that you need to take in ensuring that you achieve that objective of yours. Mr. Sambu said it. You want to be a journalist, you have to be very vocal. But imagine you wanted to be a journalist, and in your training they ask you, come and present, and you want to be a journalist. And one of the criteria of being a journalist is that you have to be very vocal. You want to be a doctor, but you have 0% when it comes to health and well-being related things or programs. So these are things that we also explore when it comes to children. We want to mold you, guide you towards understanding your own career. Sometimes you may have the passion, but you don't actually have that someone who can harness that talent from you to help you that, okay, this is the route that you need to take to become a successful communication specialist, to become a successful somebody in this particular field. So that is very, very important. And that is why we are always open in case any one of you wishes to further your knowledge, your background when it comes to digital literacy. You just have to climb upstairs. Smart Professional College is not just a college for high school graduates. It is a college for everyone. That is why we are doing the IC3, GS4, GS5, GS6, with all the international certification programs. So, not long ago, a student from Glory Baptist, age 14, did the international examination and he passed. He was doing it with those with gray hair. So, that tells you that there's no, it doesn't have to be your age. You just have to have the passion to do it, and you study hard, you work hard, and you are going to do it. That was the first time we recorded a student, age 14, passing our international examination, which many people will think about before doing it. So it was a great plus, and his own school celebrated him for that. So you being also young doesn't mean you have to wait until you graduate or until, let's say, you finish everything you're doing and you want to focus on digital literacy. No. If that was the case, Sonni Transfer wouldn't have sponsored your program. Smart Technologies would not have covered your training, because they have an eye that these are the generations that need to be guided to ensure that the future of the Gambia is protected. And without targeting young people, then it would mean nothing. Because even if, let's say, if you are 50 above, you don't wish to see your children dying ahead of you, isn't it? So the hierarchy that we want is that our old one will one day pass or will retire and we take on their positions. That's what we always dream of, and that's a responsible and a country that aims higher does. So that is very important. So if you are to train, you have to train at the very grassroots level, so that when they grow, they can understand what to do. They can do what elders were not doing or were not able to do. And that's how countries developed. If I give you dollars, he said it, you give me dollars, then what is the, is there any improvement there? Go take my dollars, work, invest, produce many dollars. That's how things are working. And that is exactly what is expected of all of you. When you go home, when you go to your school, what you learn here, translate the message, go and teach others as well. Don't feel like you are 11 years old, you are 14 years old or 15. No. In as much as you understand the concept of what you've learned, go and explain it to your colleagues. And probably from there they will have the interest to also pursue a career in IT. That's why I said it is very important for you to take note of what you've learned here. Not just that, but also practicalize it. So on that note, I would like to thank all of you. The speech could be very long, and that's who I am. When I get the mic, I can talk. So thank you so much, and it's a pleasure to be here.
Yes, so don't blame him. He's a communications expert, so it's obvious. So
say something here. Smart Professional College and that of Smart Technologies. It's like we are the same mom and dad. So actually, we do more of corporate training, and then the Smart Professional College into long-term training. You understand? So after your this camp, if you want to go for a further, training when it comes to digital literacy, the college is there for you. Okay? Thank you.
Okay, just to tell you one thing, Smart Technologies is the father of Smart Professional College. Okay, the proprietor of Smart Technologies is the same proprietor of Smart Professional College. Though there are different leadership, okay, and different institutional management, but the Smart is the parent body of Smart Professional College. That's why they have unique name of Smart. Because the proprietor of Smart Technologies is also the proprietor of Smart Professional College. So that is how it goes.
Yes, we are the father, so they are also well, thank you so much, Malik. It's important that we try now to switch our focus to micro credentials. These are very important. Micro credentials are the international certifications that Smart Professional College is offering. They are very much important. Mustafa will tell you, if you study outside the Gambia, you will understand the importance of micro credentials. They are very, very important. So now it's almost time to issue certifications. But before that, I will, I will change my, my agenda a little bit. I want to hear from the parents. Probably the principal of Don Magma, because they have some students here. They are also a partner. They have some students that attended the, Don Magma Foundation is a charitable organization. They have charitable school that they are. Yes, yes, thank you so much. Now I will hand over my mic to one of the parents, maybe the principal of Don Magma to give a feedback of what this school means for the students. So Mr. Balde, you can give a feedback on what you think this means for your students. Thank you so much, Mustafa, for coming. We are grateful. So you can give a feedback of what you think this will mean for your students, and also you can also give a remark about Sonni Transfer to give an appreciation.
All right, thank you very much for the invitation, especially Honorable our Professor Mr. So and his entire team. All right, so we are very, very grateful, and then to receive this kind of opportunity, especially our school and the students and the other entire students too. Anyway, it is definitely a very great opportunity for us, especially as an institution. The Magmat, as rightly you said, is a charitable school. We sponsor children from nursery up to university. So that's why definitely we also welcome this great opportunity. Definitely when Mr. So will get that invitation, it was definitely overwhelmed for us. We were very, very glad and happy to receive such. So we discussed in a management form. When we look at it, definitely we were so happy because of this great institution that we are trying to get from this. The students from here, what they have learned, even during their course of training, sometimes when they go back to the school, so they normally even show me sometimes some areas where even I myself I don't even reach to those levels. So definitely it's a great thing for us, and we have seen the opportunity and the advantage of children being here. So thank you very much, and then we are hoping at least more collaboration in the future, inshallah. So thank you very much, and then we are thanking for the sponsors. Is it Sonni? And then at least we are hoping and praying so that at least more and more will be at least ahead, inshallah. So thank you very much. Definitely we appreciate it. Thank you.
When it comes to this training, and in fact, it's a charitable school. It is meant for the people as well. They normally sponsor students from the nursery of the university. So I think it's a great opportunity for us to thank you, Mr. The MC is here, but next one our agenda, can we have Malik Jalo to talk on behalf of the students or the participants for this topic? Malik.
Good morning to our vibrant, energetic, and most esteemed mentors. On behalf of all the students body, I want to thank you all for your love, patience, and dedication to ensure that we, the participants, are molded in a way that will fit into the society. Before entering the extension of my speech, I would like to introduce myself. I go by the name Malik Jalo, a recent graduate from Collective Hands Academy. It is truly an honor for me as a participant to deliver this vote of thanks as the closing of the first edition of Smart Technology Summer Camp. On behalf of my fellow participants, I would like to express our deepest gratitude to the organizers and the facilitators who guided us on throughout this camp. You have been patient, supportive, inspiring, and we have learned lessons that will remain with us far beyond these weeks. We also wish to sincerely thank our sponsor, Sonni Transfer, whose generous support made this entire program possible. Because of you, we had the opportunity to learn, to explore, and to discover new skills that will help us build our future. And to our parents, mentors, and guardians, thank you for your encouragement. This actually guided us to take part in the journey. And to my fellow participants as well, you all made this experience enjoyable and memorable. Together, we don't only learn about smart technology, but we also build friendship and memories that will last a lifetime. This camp has opened our eyes to the possibilities of technology and has inspired us to dream bigger. As we live today, we carry with us knowledge, confidence, and hope for what we can achieve. Once again, on behalf of all the participants, I say a big thank you to everyone who made this first edition a success. We look forward to more opportunities like this in the future. Thank you all, and may God bless you all. Thank you.
The MC is not here. I guess after this we will start issuing the certificates, but before he comes, can we have any of the parents who want to say something from the parent side? Is there anyone from the parent side who want to say anything? Okay, I don't know where I said it, but okay, I think that's because we can't them and laugh. So we'll start issuing the certificates right now. Do we have the other mic there? Okay.
We are looking for the names on the certificate. Please, let's be there for each other. At least clap for each other. That's the essence of giving out certificate. At least the first on the list is Aissatou Ojala. Aissatou Ojala.
Can we have the HR, the head of HR, Sonni Transfer into this?
Yana Baba Jana. Mohammed Dabo. Mohammed Dabo. Abdurrahman Jallo. Pura Puga. Mali Jallo.
Okay. Thank you, Fatima. We will now have the account and also to issue the certificates also.
I said it's our left. Asma Dabo. Asma. Okay. Asma Dabo. They are little kids. I don't think they are brother. You can praise it. Aisatu Dabo. Fatoumata Kasama. Yusuf Jadaman. Ajara Koli. Modou Salih Koli. Halima Jadama.
Halima, I think you have a song for us, right?
Omar Jadama.
Are you going to sing for us today? Yes.
Moudlamine Koli. Moudlamine Diouf. Ajibati Drame.
Thank you, Senator. We can now follow the field of communication, Malik, please show some of the suggestions as well.
Fatoumata Diané. Malen Touré. Samba Sediba. Keba Jani. Mariama Bayo. Umi P. Bangura. Mariama M. Manjang. Ali Touré. Jena Wandur.
Thank you, Malik. Can we have Mustafa Seniba, our head of finance and he's our finance manager. So
Malik Konate. Oh, Malikai, come back. The brother wants to take a photo. Come.
the brother was my promise.
Awanjai. The clapping is a little bit dull. Let's start. Ansumana Sano. Musa Jam. Ismail Jallo.
Thank you, Senator. Can we have the principal from Don here? Mr. Bale, can you come forward?
Isaac Asso. Aminata DJ. Ida Joe. Suleiman Sisse. Eva Soul.
Congratulations.
Mohammed Gaiden.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Balde. Can we have Ibrahim Sisse from Smart Technologies, finance assistant, and also part of trainers for graphic design. Mr. Sisse.
Musa Sow. Palestina. Nariba. Maria Mastila. Sankum Keba Sila.
Yes, that brought us to the issue of certain participants. We will now come to the bigger thing, that is the issue a certificate to Sonni Transfer. We're going to invite one of our brother who is a family as well, and then he's part of the smart technology family, I can say. So we'll give him that privilege to issue the certificate to Sonni Transfer. So let me give the mic to.
Yes, thank you so much, everyone. It's important. This is the end of the issuing of the certificates to the participants. Now, the most important part, the most important certificate, the most honorable certificate now we are giving, and then we are calling on our senior member at Smart Technologies, of course. He is a part of the Smart Technologies, and also the CEO and then the general manager of UBS. UBS also is a business that is housed here in the building. Thank you so much, Smart Sonni Transfers. This certificate is an appreciation from us, to show how grateful we are as an institution, and also on behalf of the students that you have, because you've impacted the lives of these young minds. We are saying a very big thank you, through this token from us. Thank you so much. You can have a certificate. Based on the how honorable the certificate is, I will also call you also be given the certificate of Mr. Ibu, the program manager for Smart Technologies, also for bringing us a great partnership. He's a partnership manager of Smart Technology. Thank you so much for the transfer. Like I always said, you Thank you so much, Sonni Transfer. We are grateful for the opportunity you have given your minds. Thank you so much, and thank you so much. We can say thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much, Sonni Transfer.
That's a lot of thank you.
If after this.
Let's have a round of applause for Sonni Transfer.
Wow, that's yes. Good afternoon, Sonni Transfer. Good afternoon to the students and to the organizers of this camp. We are grateful to the assistance accorded to Smart Technology to be able to provide this training to the students. And we must say thank you for your efforts and thank you for your concern. Thank you for your citizenry. Thank you for being the Gambian who is there for the Gambian students to make sure they have got this training in the right way they want. And we are also acknowledging to the students that the training is for you. You are here to go out and explore what is given to you. How do you put it on the job market, and how do you train yourself to become better coding, better designers, better IT specialists? Smart Technologies is thankful to all of you for your efforts, and the media and everyone else. Thank you very much for your time and your efforts for this noble gesture. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Mr. Sonko. One of the students sent me a message and said, she has something to say. So let me just give her the floor to say something, then we can call it a day. Because I think it's because of them we are here. So their request need to be answered as well. Is it, what's the name again? Yes. you can come over. Kurakuka, she has something to say.
Good afternoon, distinguished guests, respected leaders, parents, and my fellow participants. I would also like to greet in an Islamic way of greeting by saying Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah. I am Kurakuka. It is with deep gratitude and joy that I stand here today to say thank you and bid farewell on behalf of all the young learners who have also benefited from this life-changing opportunity. To Smart Technology and Sonni Transfer, the sponsor of this summer camp, your vision, commitment and investment in teaching and also sponsoring young youths who are the future leaders of tomorrow in studying ICT, which is technology. I can say you have opened doors that many of us never imagined. You have given us more than just computer skills. You have given us confidence, creativity, and pathway to the future. Today is a special moment filled with gratitude, emotion, and appreciation. As we gather to say farewell and thank you to the wonderful institution, Smart Technology and Sonni Transfer. When we first walked through the doors of this program, many of us has never touched a computer. We were excited, curious, and maybe even a little nervous. But thanks to the love, patience, and guidance of our instructors and mentors. People like Ms. Awasar, Mr. Ebuso, Mr. Sambu, Mr. Ibrahim, and all other staffs. We soon felt right at home in the world of technology. You all made learning exciting. You made every lesson meaningful. You saw us that the computer is not just a machine. It is a key to opportunities to the future and to the world. Through your tireless efforts, we learned how to type, create documents, design slides, and also learn about entrepreneurship and graphic designs. And even understand how the computer system works. But more than that, we learn to believe in ourselves, to see that we are capable of learning, of growing, and of becoming the future leaders of our communities, country, and the world at large. To the entire team of Smart Technology, your work has been more than just teaching. You have inspired us, believed in us, even when we didn't see it in ourselves. You treated us with care, dignity, and respect, and that has made all the difference. To our teachers and instructors, through the training summer camp, thank you for your patience when we struggled, your smile when we succeeded, and your consistent support throughout the journey. You didn't uplift us, but you uplift us. Our parents and guardians, thank you for encouraging us, participate and supporting us through every step of the way. Your faith in our learning journey means everything. As we say farewell and goodbye today, we live not with sadness only, but with pride in how far we have come and hope for the future that lies ahead. We promise to continue learning, to use our ICT skills for good and to one day give back to others, just as you have given to us. This may be the end of the training, but it is only the beginning of our journey. From the bottom of our hearts, thank you to Sonni Transfer and Smart Technology. May your kindness and support be returned to you in many ways, and may these institutions, that is Smart Technology and Sonni Transfer, continue to grow and touch more lives as you have touched our lives. Thank you for all your keen attention you have given me in delivering nicely. To my participants, who I have been with here in this camp, it was a great pleasure meeting you all. I love you all, and I pray and hope for a better future for all of us. Thank you.
Thank you so much, program. And I guess this camp has already created, networking between the participants, themselves. Some are from different areas, and we have learned from each other as well. So on that note, we're going to call, the ceremony off here. Till next year as well. We just pray that the collaboration and partnership between Smart Technology and Sonni Transfer continues, forever. Thank you so much.
Hold your certificate. Can you hold your certificate? Your certificate, you hold it. Your certificate, can you hold them like this?
Can we have group photo downstairs, please? Yeah. Down, please. Yeah. Hey, get him. Get him. Get